back to my channel, you guys. It's your girl Destiny. So today's video is basically me talking about my tongue piercing and some tips on how, if you get a tongue piercing, what to do, what to expect, you know, some simple stuff like that, because it's cute and all, but it's a lot to work to it. The only thing I had pierced in my mouth, I had my frenum pierced, and it's like, it's your smiley piercing, and that was the most best piercing I've ever had. I loved it. The healing was like that, like literally like 2 weeks. A lot of people ask me, like, do the tongue piercing hurt? No, not really. The piercing part, yes, for me it did, because the way she pierced it, it was straight through, and she did it so slow. I mean, it's supposed to be straight through, obviously, but she did it so slow, and I could just feel the needle going through my tongue, and I wasn't having it. And she put the ball on super tight, just like, this ain't it. So I didn't really like it. After that, it was just learning how to talk and shit like that, but it's cool. You just gotta work with some after effects. The healing for me was not that bad. I didn't really listen, and I did have an infection for like 2 days. It wasn't like a major infection, it was just like a little minor one, but I did have like an infection, like a little white pus coming out, because I was eating. I didn't rinse the first day, which you're supposed to do, obviously. I did not rinse well enough, and I was just eating food. Like, I was so hungry, like I could not eat. So that was my problem. If you struggle with trying to eat all the time, that tongue piercing is not for you, sis. Because if you just constantly need to eat, that tongue piercing is in the way, and you're just gonna be like, no, ain't gonna want to take it out. And I wanted to for the longest, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna have to wait. Your tongue swells for a long time. My tongue swelled for 5 to 7 days, because I work in a convenience store, so I'm constantly talking to people, and with the tongue piercing, you kind of want to like not talk as much. You just kind of want to just eat ice or ice cream and keep it cool, you know. You don't want to keep messing stuff up, because if you keep talking and you keep messing with it, you're just going to cause it to swell up even more, and that's what happened. Some people get like long bars when they first get their tongue pierced. I did not. I got like a smaller bar, but I feel like it's longer now because my tongue's not swollen, if that makes sense. I don't know, it looks normal to me. You would want to try to avoid spicy foods, because at first I thought I can eat some spicy food. I was like, it's gonna be cool.
No, girl, it hurts.
It tingles, it feels weird, and you just like, I need something to help this pain go away. Don't eat no spicy foods, don't eat citrusy food. You're not supposed to eat dairy. I was fine with that because I'm lactose intolerant anyway, so it wasn't no biggie for me, so it was cool. Like I said, swelling lasted about 5 to 7 days for me. Some might last shorter. If you're not talking as much, if you really don't know what you need to do, it's not gonna last that long. So it just honestly depends on your body, how your body reacts. Honestly, it just depends. Like I said, I had an infection because I was eating, but when I saw that, I had asked my mom about it, and you know, she's very smart, and she told me like, get Listerine, the gold Listerine. Prefer you to get the gold Listerine, because that really helps, and it really kills all that bacteria. And use the salt. Your piercer can provide that, or you can just buy it from Walmart or like Family Dollar or something like Family Dollar or something like that. But my piercer provided me the salt, so I used that first, like just a pinch, but instead of a pinch, I put like the salt in it, and then I did that first, and then I did the mouthwash, and then I was set. So honestly, you can do it vice versa, or however you want to do it, but I did it after every meal, because sis, it was really, you could see the pus from the bottom of my tongue. So I just did that, and then there was no infection, so it was cool. I struggled with eating because my tongue was swollen so much that it was like I couldn't eat, and everything I had to put in, you have to put on your molars, which is your teeth. So you would literally have to put it on there and chew like that, and you couldn't like put it on your tongue and swish it around because it was very hard. So you have to be really careful with eating. Like literally my first day, I ate a burger and fries and salsa, chips, tamales. I was eating. You're not supposed to be doing all that. So like I said, that's probably why my infection caused so fast like that. But if you're taking care of it, I got rid of it the 3rd day. So I had a bad lisp. I feel like I still do, but you kind of got to learn how to talk again, honestly. Some people continue to have their list for a while. You just got to learn how to get over it. If you have a job where you have to talk to people like me, it's going to be kind of harder for that swelling to go down, but like I said, you kind of got to work around it, do what you got to do. Some risk: you can chip your tooth very easily. I haven't yet, but by playing with your tongue ring, you can chip your tooth. You can mess up your tongue ring and like cause it to do something. I don't know. You can buy like acrylic ones so it doesn't damage as much. That's what I heard. I haven't tried it yet. I still have the silver one in there, but I don't know. I haven't chipped anything yet, so when I chip something, then I'll let you know. You're not really supposed to play with it, but I tend to play with mine a lot, like that, like roll it, and I do that. You're not supposed to do that on your teeth because you can chip it. I still do it anyway. Just gotta be really careful, and like when I get bored, I just play with it like that. Be ready for judgment. Like honestly, I've got judged twice as much with the tongue piercing because of, you know, all these little myths that you're doing it for sexual favors. If you have a tongue piercing, you're doing it, you know, because of some
That's your business. That's not my business.
If I'm doing something like that, that's my business. That's nobody else's business. If you are doing it for any kind of favor,
That's your business. It doesn't matter. You pay for it. It's your body, baby.
that's how I feel about it. With me, I work at a convenience store with lots of men coming in. So a lot of men are very weird about it. Their men are constantly asking me like,
What is that tongue for? Like, what you got that for?
sir, please leave me alone. You know, you just kind of have to be like, really? Or like some women will see me with it and they'll ask like, is that a tongue piercing? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like,
Oh. Okay.
and I'm just like, okay.
Whatever.
So you kind of just gotta ignore the people. Don't even pay them no mind because it's not worth your time. Honestly, it's easy to hide, honestly, if you don't talk that much. Honestly, if you don't talk that much, it's very easy to hide. You can honestly get some clear tongue piercings, and you can hide that if like your work don't allow tongue piercings and stuff like that. But try to like keep your mouth closed like this, and like you really can't see anything. I like honestly talk like this so you can see my tongue piercing. So brush your teeth 2 times a day, obviously. Brush your teeth 2 times a day. Mouthwash after every meal, after everything you eat and after everything you drink that's not water. Mouthwash with that gold Listerine, and I promise you sis, you're gonna be fine. Eat ice, like that really helped me because ice cream didn't really help me. Ice really helped me. I didn't really eat normal food. I ate every kind of food, so I can't really tell you like eat mushy food because I didn't. So girl, I ate burgers and tamales. Some bars are longer than others, and you can see the difference between the swelling with the bars because you can see your tongue. Some people have troubles talking because their bar is so long, but not me. Like I said, I feel like it's a small one. I honestly can't tell. So I couldn't record myself getting pierced due to COVID stuff. I don't know what COVID was going to do to my phone, but that was their policy. So I couldn't record, but I do have some videos with my mom because my mom got a piercing with me. She got her Medusa pierce, and you know, she's a baddie, so only baddies get a Medusa pierce. Yeah, like my mom got her Medusa pierce with me, which I'm so happy for. If you really want a tongue piercing, go get it. Honestly, it's not that bad. Kinda. I'm gonna say kinda, because if you struggle a lot with eating or have to eat a lot, then I kind of don't want that, because you gotta really diet when you have a tongue piercing sometimes if it's really hard for you. But with me, like I said, I ate every day. You know, I struggled through the pain and I didn't really. 2 weeks max, sis, you're good. Like, you're gonna be perfectly fine. You're not gonna be tripping about anything. Make sure you're really good with your oral hygiene and everything, because if not, your tongue gonna get affected like mine did for that first 2 days, because I was brushing my teeth, but I wasn't mouthwashing after every food I eat, if that makes sense. Mouthwash, I still mouthwash still, because you don't want to have anything in that hole or whatever. I hope this was a helpful video on how to treat your tongue piercing, or if you want a tongue piercing, go get it. Or I hope this helped you or influenced you to get one. If you're young, don't get one, or if you do, that's your choice. But if you're trying to hide it from your parents, gonna be kind of hard. But yeah, hope you guys like this video, and like, comment, and subscribe. Do what you do, and I'll be back with another video. Let me see, mama. Ooh, look at you. Let me see. Ooh, look at you, a baddie.
Oh God, my face is horrible.